First of all, thank you, PRX, for being here with us. Now we are going to start with some questions. On the call, Nerdcast, you have the first question.
Hello, Nerdscast, independent freelance commentator and journalist from the United States. First of all, commiserations on the loss. It's a bit of a tough one. This first question is going to go to a combination of people, basically just Alex and any of the coaching staff, if Minnie's there, along with Jin and Forsaken, about the basically just getting the big elephant out of the way about the second half of Lotus. It looked really tough. There was a timeout that you called. There was an all-in round, all the chips on the deck, and it didn't go your way. What were you guys trying to do to recollect after that? What was the call that was made? I'm going to leave it a bit open-ended here near the end so you can kind of talk about it, but it's just a question of what happened and why.
I don't remember the call, to be honest with you. So I think we went to B. I cannot remember. We timed out twice. One time we went to C. The second time I cannot remember what it was. But we were just trying to just calm down, and we couldn't.
Was it for the players on the second half of it, just to kind of, I guess, let you guys open the floodgates for you guys to talk about it? What was sort of was it just panic? Because you obviously Coach Alex is saying something along those lines of like, it seems like it was a bit rough.
Me?
I mean, it was Jing Forsaken, if you guys would like.
Jay or Jason?
What's the round again?
Just the overall T side.
I mean, I think we couldn't handle the Hobbit really well, even though like Buster always playing 3, I would say. I think basically we're not playing with the Vapor Wall well, I would say. Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess the final question would be passing it back to Coach Alex about what might the prep look like for the future.
I mean, we review this game and we try to figure out how to deal with the Odin at 3. We try to, I mean, Heretics plays a different comp. I assume we're playing Heretics. We play a different comp, so we need to look at that as well. So, I mean, first of all, we look at what Heretics is playing and then we figure out from there.
Thank you so much.
Fair enough. Thank you. Good luck in your matches, and sorry for commiserations for the loss.
Thank you.
Thank you. Miguel Soriano, you have the next question.
Thank you. Hello, guys. My name is Miguel Soriano for Sons of Chaos in Latin America. And first of all, I'd like to say I'm sorry, but also I'm grateful because you guys gave us a great match. Nothing less than we expected. You clashing with Fnatic once again. My first question would be for Coach Alex. Most of the time, I mean, it was a matter of strategy and mechanics, but also I think it was a battle of the wills on this match. What would you say it was a way for you to handle like the mental state of the team whenever the rounds wouldn't go their way, or maybe when the euphoria was too high? What would you say was like the process to manage the emotions on this matchup?
I mean, I don't think I did a good job because we couldn't fix it. But I think we need to have a clearer plan. I think I failed them there. I think we need to have some more stuff planned out because we knew exactly what was going to happen and we couldn't execute and we couldn't hit our shots. So it was a bit of a combination of both. But I'll make sure that if we do meet Fnatic again, if opportunity arises, it won't happen again. Like this won't happen again.
Thank you so much, Coach. And a quick follow-up for Forsaken. You and Waylay, seems like sometimes these change of roles are quite fun for you guys because sometimes you get to get out of the role you play the most, which in your case is a controller. How would you describe the experience and maybe the sensation of getting a different role, a most fun one like duelist on this time of games?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, Wele, it's fun to play because especially you can like kill people and like just TP back, And I really like the skill one, the slow, and I think it's still really powerful with Wele. So I really like Wele.
Thank you so much, guys, and good luck on your next game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Adlielian, you have the next question.
Hi, Adli Adian, Timosura for VLR.GG. First of all, commiserations on your loss. It was a very close match, and I think it would have gone either way. My question is primarily either to Forsaken or Coach Alex. Either one of you can answer. So far on Lotus, you've played Fnatic once on that eventual Toronto victory. It was a relatively close, half with both of you back then in Toronto, winning 14-12. But now we've seen you guys quite struggling, especially on your attacking side, having won convincingly on defense. What do you when during that certain challenges? What I think the easier way, a nice way is like, what problems have you identified, especially when you saw, like, at least when you saw some of the problems started to arise?
Can you repeat it again at the end? What problems arise?
So when you guys won convincingly on defense, but you guys struggled on attack, what problems did you identify immediately when that happened? If you are willing to talk
Yeah.
about it.
We were very bad at dealing with bolsters Odin, first of all. Second of all, I think we tunnel vision a bit too much. You know, our whole team was in one side of the map, and we shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't be doing that. I think it is for the first time. I mean, usually my players don't have an agency issue. You know, like they just do their own thing. You know what I mean? But this time, I think we were a bit nervous. You know, and because of that, everyone's just following each other. And I needed them to be a little bit more confident in themselves. These are things that I think we can fix. So I'm very sure that we'll work on it tonight.
All right, thank you for the answer. Good luck on your next match.
Thank you. Ravish, you have the next question.
Hey guys, so tough day today naturally, but you know, Trinell wants to back as Alex has mentioned, you know, easily fixable stuff. My question goes over to something. Ilya, on a bit of a more of a positive note, I find, you know, Bind was a map that I find you got to really express and show your creativity, which you've been practicing and showing yourself as a duelist, and specifically on Viru. Just want to talk a bit more about how the agent has allowed you to, has allowed you to express your creativity and skill expression, and how you found that you've innovated and grown by playing the agent more and more, especially in such a high level as champions.
I mean, nowadays it's being more harder and harder because people prepare more and more, and then they have more data on me. But overall, it still like allows me to play with op everywhere I want. I can help my team more and stuff like that. But yeah, as I said, it's like become more harder and harder. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, tough day for sure, but all good. Thank you guys, appreciate it. GG's.
Thank you. Jeffrey, you have the next question.
Make sure can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so this is VALORANT BBK. I will ask the question in Chinese first and then translate it to English. 这里是微缺 BBK。那很抱歉今天各位没能拿下这场比赛。然后这个问题给到静。近4年前的今天，你加入到了 PRX，然后这4年你和你的队伍一起经历过荣耀和低谷，也经历了短暂的离别。那现在你即将开始自己与 PRX 的第5个年头，那有没有什么想对队友们和支持你们的观众说的 ？So this question for Jing. So like 4 years ago today, you joined PRX, and in the past 4 years, you and your teammates have experienced glory and lows, and as well as a brief separation with the team. And now you are about to start your 5th year with PRX. So do you have anything to say to your teammates and the audience who support you?
I mean, firstly, to my teammates, it's of course a pleasure to play with all my teammates, and the last 4 years have been really fun and great for me. And for the fans, thank you for continuously supporting us throughout all these years, even though like we win or lose. So yeah, I mean, overall, I'm just very thankful, and I'm really happy to be in PRX.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Pedro Romero, you have the next question.
Yes, hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right, appreciate that. Pedro Romero, independent journalist. Likewise, commiserations on this series loss. to you guys going into the lower bracket. Hopefully, we can see a much better showing in the next one. I'm going to send this question over to Alex. Obviously, Fnatic came into this with an emergency sub, with Doma having to step in literally like overnight. And they came out of this with a victory today. Want to ask you, out of curiosity, between the match you guys had right now against that team and the most recent matchup in the VCT circuit in the Toronto finals, was there any change in how you saw how Fnatic played in the server, or were there not any changes, and why?
I mean, I don't think it changed much though. I mean, the team, the Fnatic is good. They have a bunch of world champions in their team, well coached, and then also they have a very good system built by Mini a little bit. But then, that being said, I thought Doma was a perfect pick for them. He knows the players and he's stepped into the roles exactly as how Alpha would do it. I thought he played very well. Wasn't nervous at all. So it's good to see. I thought, yeah, I mean, the fact that we knew what they were doing means that they didn't change that much and they could still pull it off. So I mean, they built a very good team.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Again, over to Alex. With the team now going down to the lower bracket, and against whoever it is you guys have to face, you guys have to make that gauntlet to reach the grand finals. What are you looking at in terms of like the obstacles ahead, and also do you feel like there's going to be pressure for you guys to continue this momentum despite losing today and making that potential lower bracket run?
I mean, I think it's no big deal. We all want to win. This is true, but I've always told them that if it really doesn't matter like where we finish, we get to the playoffs and anything can happen. And today something like this happened. I believe that if we don't come into the game as fully confident in our prep, sometimes these things happen. And it's the way VALORANT is. Like, it's very up and down. Of course, we're gonna try our best, and I think we'll approach tomorrow and play a little bit better, I think.
Thank you so much. Now we are going to take one question here in the room. Solera.
Hello, guys. Sorry about the loss today. My question will be to head coach Alex. Do you think that this news that Fnatic, who were playing with emergency sub, kind of made you underestimate your opponent today, and that it affected the way you play?
I don't think we underestimate them ever. I think if we did, I think we've been run over. I think everyone knew coming in that, like, firstly, we know Doma has played in a big competition before, in the finals before as well, so he has experience. And second thing is, like, again, you can't count out the rest of the players, So it's if the system is good, it doesn't really matter. So we came in knowing it was going to be a very hard game, and it was. And yeah, it was a very hard game.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing. Just wanted to say that, guys, that like we believe that you can do the lower bracket run, track by track.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have another question here in the room.
Hi guys, Gabriela Young from Big Gamer Agency. What do you think caused the setback in the decider? Was more mental, fatigue, or what happened?
Who's the person?
It's for everyone.
You need to pick one person, please.
Oh, okay. Something.
What's happened on Lotus, basically, on the decider map?
When Fnatic make a lot of points in defense, what happened with the team?
Yeah, it's if you think it was more about fatigue, or it was more about
mental fatigue, or
Yeah,
nervous.
exactly.
I mean, for me, I've been, I don't know, not confident like past a few matches. I don't know why. I need to fix it. And for overall, it just like we know what to do, we know how to counter it, kinda. But then like we give them like a lot of respect towards A, and like we need to counter this Odin. Meanwhile, like Kayak staying with the open Hobbit, so it's like 3 people on A, and we are bashing towards the wall, and also like meanwhile, like yeah, we get the side, but then we don't really play post lane properly, even though we know how to do that. So just need to fix that, I guess.
Good luck in the next match, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, with this question, we conclude this press conference. Thank you for being here and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.